Needless to say that the 1.8 update is a huge game changer for the 101. It basically lifts the device from feeling more like a sound module to a full-fledged subtractive synthesizer. And I was especially happy to see that they included more advanced settings like those sync, ring modulation and cross modulation features. However, at first I had trouble to create this rather iconic sync lead sound that you can hear here. And I want to share a video on how you can create it. When I start with an initial patch and turn on sync for the first time, you basically don't hear much of a difference. The effect starts to become audible when you start to detune the first oscillator. So that already gives us more tonal variety, and we could use something like subtractive filters on that. But it's still not this iconic sync lead sound that we are looking for. And what we need to do for this is that we need to automate the pitch of the oscillator 1 that I just turned when the key is pressed. So basically it will do that. But when we added the pitch envelope here, it basically affects all oscillators at once, and it undermines what we are trying to achieve because we just want to edit the oscillator 1. So there is a rather cryptic note in the manual that says holding down Shift and pressing one of those 4 knobs lets us turn on and off different partials. And what sounds rather cryptic at first means that by pushing those buttons you can turn on and off which oscillator parameters are edited when we tweak around those settings. So all of those 4 oscillators have an individual pitch envelope, but we have just one screen to represent it. But if we want to edit just one, we can turn off all the others we don't want to edit and tweak it in the screen, and it will only affect the one oscillator that is active. So I started up a new patch here, turned on the sync, go to the screen for the pitch envelope, turn off oscillators 2, 3 and 4. We give it some decay and make sure that the sustain is somewhere around 0. And now if we raise the depth all the way up, you will hear the sound, the effect kick in. Yeah. That is what we are looking for. So there's one more thing to this iconic sound, because you have to make sure to use square wave oscillators. And there it is. This is basically how you build the basis for this iconic sync lead synthesizer sound. I hope you found it useful, and let me know what you came up with. And thanks for watching.